Hello everyone. I'm just preparing a reading for today. I've been receiving visions, dreams, clairaudient messages about the end. Trigger warning for my viewers. This video is not meant to invoke fear. If you are doing your energy clearing work, if you are doing your healing, you have nothing to be in fear about. My spirit has felt a bit of unrest, and it's been about 2-3 weeks of this, and I have my spirit guides here prompting me to do this reading, so I will be obedient and do so. All right. And we'll have lepidolite here, the angelite, celestite, the quartz crystal to help me channel and tap into these energies a lot easier. Before I begin, I want to say thank you, guides, for bringing me here. I pray that this message will be heard by those who can hear, who listen, who see. I pray for this space, that you protect and shield it from any low vibrational energies and ill intention. I pray that this message will be clear and concise. Thank you. I'm using the Dream Decoder and the ML Tarot deck. I have to say, I don't do many of these readings just because of how sensitive that I am and just my circumstance right now. To be more mindful of where I am is... Ooh, that was a bad shuffle. To be more mindful where I am is my challenge. So okay. I will start by sharing the dream that I had a couple weeks ago. So the strangest thing just happened as I was opening up to share. I got a oh wow, my throat. Okay. I received 2 calls almost at the same time, and it was super random. But at them, nothing is truly random. So we're gonna let that distraction be what it is. I want to continue sharing the dream that I had. Okay. Okay. So I was in my parents' house. There was a sense of urgency to pack. And in this packing, I remember seeing my mother's face and her being confused as to what was happening. But there was this focus that I knew I needed to keep. As I was packing my bags, I realized that I could not take everything with me. And the longer I took trying to hold on to things that I was unsure about. Oh my gosh. Throat chakra. Put that Celeste right there. The more time that I took, the more tense I felt. And there was a sense of being closed in, like I couldn't turn back. As I got my things and I finally said, you know what, I'm taking what's in my hand, I looked out the window and I saw an apartment building. This apartment complex was about 3-4 stories tall. The people there were going about their daily lives. Some were outside on their balcony. And there was this drastic, this abrupt change from the inside. The apartment complex fled. The water rose and poured out the windows and over the balconies. And immediately following, fire came from the inside. The people that were in the complex were scared and panicking. I do not recall people leaving the building. They just ran in circles, and the panic was all that they saw. And then the building fell. Everything fell. And it was like nothing was ever there. I remember feeling this neutral, this empathy that I felt from a higher perspective. There was, I have to go now. And I left. And that is the dream. Again, I want to say that this video is not to invoke fear. This is what I have seen in my dream world. And it took me a little bit of time to share this message because of how heavy it is and how triggering it can be. But ego must step aside, because there may be someone who comes to this video that may need it to hear that. They may need to be aware of that. It could be confirmation for them to move. And that's only for people that have received messages along that line. I'm not saying like pack up, move, like no. But I did want to share that, okay? So before I started this reading and I had this feeling, okay, I need to do this, there was a clairaudience message that came through. It really told me, hey, you need to put this out. And I thought about Chicken Little with the song that goes, it's the end of the world as we know it, not the end of the world as we know it. And I didn't want to ignore that, so I came to, I'm coming here to share this, okay? All right, take this message as you will. What message do you have for me, for the collective, for the viewers watching this, about this message, the end of the world as we know it? A spiral. Straight off, I'm getting deeper introspection will be needed in this new phase. You may see the world panic. You may see things around you panic. Like they're swirling out of control. Okay. That was kind of random. Cheating on a partner. You may feel neglected or fearful your partner may abandon or betray you. So this may not be a physical destruction. This could be like a breakdown, almost like a tower moment of relationships that are close to you. Okay. Clarify, please. Clarify cheating on a partner. Clarify fearful of partner abandoning. Oh wow. The Four of Wands came out reverse, and this is letting me know that the structures of society, of what it is that you see, what you're used to, maybe coming to an end. And I like to say that an end is just, it's merely a beginning, right? So you have this end energy, but the way that I look at ends as a cycle, you come back to a start, a new beginning, right? So this may be an ending to a cycle that's happening. Maybe you have experienced this is only for a few people, this cyclical pattern of partners not treating you like to the not treating you to the utmost care of what you actually deserve. And then there's this energy of they're the ones who cheated the partnership. They're the ones who took advantage of the partnership. Divine, what do you have to say about this? Knight of Pentacles. My body is like heating up, like it feels really hot. Getting images on this Knight of Pentacles. It's triggering a visions of people on horseback. This feels like past life karma. I see a woman on a horse, and she's not steering the horse. She's a passenger. There's something that happened to her right leg. An injury to the right leg. And I saw her look back behind her very, very quickly, like she saw something. Eating my blueberries. All right. What did she look back and see, God? Angels, what did she look back and see? The Magician. Manifestation. A manifestation. A manifestation of what? Whoa. Oh, oh. This card changes the feeling of the Magician, most definitely. So she looks back and she sees this manifestation. It's not Yeah, there's really tense energy here. There's a lot of yellow solar plexus energy, having the will to get up and move forward. And my third chakra is really it feels like something is trying to keep my mouth closed. But nah, not today. Not today, baby. All right. So this woman looks back. She sees this destruction. She sees what's crumbling, what's falling apart. And she sees um the Chicken Little movie is coming to my mind again with those weird shaped egg thingies. And they were not as they seemed. You know, their appearance was not as they seemed. So, wow. Spirit is trying to get our attention about I'm hearing family and friends who are not as they seem, not who they portray themselves to be. What is this magician like? What are they creating? Two of Pentacles came out in reverse. These individuals are upsetting the balance of nature. Just breathe that out. Ah, look what's on the bottom of this, huh? Aliens and robots. And, you know, Chicken Little, that was what the movie was about. The aliens, they were not as they seemed. And they were creating this sense of chaos, but really all they wanted was this small, tiny baby. Their baby that found its way on Earth. And it was like there was miscommunication, um excuse me, I keep burping. Wow. There's misunderstandings across the board. You have people that are panicking, and then you have like these family figures, because they were really just a family that wanted to get their child back. All right. Can I know more about this Knight of Pentacles here? It looks as though she stopped. She's on a horseback, but she stopped. Basic needs, more particularly hunger, may indicate that you're in need of a greater material security or emotional or sexual fulfillment. This can suggest a longing for deeper meaning. Okay. So maybe you want to understand this person. You want to understand what's going on. You see what's happening behind you, and you want to understand it. But look at how the Knight of Pentacles is facing this way. Facing this way. And the chaos, you know, this Two of Pentacles, he's facing the other way. And it looks as though all these cards are tied to the solar plexus, which is the will energy, getting the will to understand, the will to move forward, the will to know. Even this person here that's in the spiral is wearing yellow, right? And the solar plexus, it's about empowerment, it's about purpose. And just thinking, everything has this purpose. Even the dream that I saw, even, that building crumbling, everything has its purpose. And that neutral feeling that I felt, I knew that it, what I was seeing, it just was, right? It is, it's sad to see something like that happen. And, we're human. We feel what we feel. Emotions are natural, they're human. We mourn, but God's saying not to. It's not healthy to stay in those spaces, because ultimately it will stop the flow of energy. And it seems to be the solar plexus, which is the will and the motivation to keep moving forward, right? A biblical story where God told, like, these people were leaving the city and God was destroying it. I remember seeing a tornado of fire, right? And he told this woman not to look back. He told everybody, like, don't look back. He had people letting the village know, do not look back, move forward, whatever you do not look back. And one of the women, she looked back and she turned into stone, right? It stopped her in her tracks. So that is a metaphor for, you have to keep moving forward, because the now, moving into the future, is where we are. The past cannot be changed. And if you try to hold on to the past, you will become the past tense, because that's where your attention is going. Ooh. So I get the message of this video, just this reading, is to just continue moving forward. It's okay to reflect, but not to stay in brooding or that bog of emotion. So thank you so much for watching. I think that's all that they want us to talk about here. I hope that wasn't too long, guys. So yeah, I hope that you have a great day. I'm gonna leave you here with a nice And if you need to do chakra meditations on your solar plexus, honey, the syllable is Ram, and that hits on the me, the solfege me. Do, re, mi, Ram. So just continue and repeat that in your meditations, especially if you're working on healing the solar plexus. Of course, everything takes time, but you have to be willing to put your energy into something and be consistent about it, right? So I do want to say thank you for watching.